I thank the chairman, and I certainly welcome the commissioner, and I especially thank Commissioner for taking the time to meet with myself and Mr. Neal beforehand. As we discussed in the meeting in my office, again, which I thank you for the courtesy, and noting that you're from a family of 15 and I'm from a family of 8, I know that there's compassion that exists in that heart of yours for the nation's #1 anti-poverty program for the elderly and the #1 anti-poverty program for children until the child tax cut becomes permanent. Democrats have a plan. We've had one for some time. Our focus is twofold. There's an immediate urgency as it deals with DOJ and their access to the public's personal data, their medical data, their financial data, the concerns about their family. We discussed this when you came to my office. Our concerns remain deep and abiding. And as I said, Democrats have a plan. Because of the Supreme Court decision, it looks like legislation is required. Though the commissioner could deny them access to these, as Peter Finley Dunne would say, trust everyone, but cut the cards, and legislation is needed so that we can make sure that we protect people's personal data and information that is so vital and important to them. Our overarching plan is to recognize, and we discussed this, that Social Security hasn't been enhanced in over 50 years. Pretty astounding when you think of it, but imagine Richard Nixon was President of the United States the last time there was an overall enhancement of Social Security. And when you couple that with unqualified, unvetted, unapproved 24-year-old Doges who have unfettered access to people's records at Social Security, it creates an alarm. When I do district hearings or travel around the country, people are outraged by that. That's why we have a bill to stop it. We hope to get a hearing on it, Mr. Chairman, and a vote. And of course, I will ask for your support, Commissioner. I also think that it's become blatantly obvious to the American people that we are in the midst of and appearing right before our eyes the privatization of Social Security. We have put forward a plan. The plan is very specific and direct. We see no plan. We've had no hearing from our colleagues on the other side. 5 million Americans get below poverty level checks. 70 million Americans rely on Social Security. For 40% of all Americans, this is the only thing, the only pension benefit that they'll have. And we have done nothing? That is shameful. And I think everybody, as the chairman pointed out on this dais, agrees with that. And action needs to be taken. A vote needs to be taken, and most importantly, the constituents that were sworn to serve need relief. This is not the first time that there's been an attempt to privatize Social Security. It was done by Reagan, Bush Sr., Bush Jr., and now Trump. And when you're closing regional offices, when you're shutting down phone services, this is a prelude to what's happening to dismantle Social Security from within. Take away from the brand of an agency that operates the largest insurance program with under 1% administrative costs and serves more than 70 million Americans.